mid tier 1. And then someone can catch bot LeBlanc or something.
Gold. And it's something that Pain will have to deal with at some point. Like, sure, Wiser will be able to hold the inactive, but in fight with the Herald now secured.
Here comes Summit's move from top. Ari's getting bot tier 1, mid and top tier 1 die.
For R7, given that they weren't really converting these early picks into really anything, it felt like the game was slowly slipping out of their hands, but now they're in full
2 for 1 tower trade.
objectives around the map.
Yeah, Rainbow 7 runs the map.
Pain Gaming will secure the bot lane tower themselves, but unlocking this mid tier 1 gives you so much more access.
Varus needs to be very careful this game though. He's on hit Varus against Ari, Wukong, Rel.
We already talked about how this LeBlanc wants to try and leverage the Fog of War. Now you're going to have a much easier time doing that as the bot wave is caught. We kind of return to a neutral match then.
Minions have spawned.
Next fight, 2 minutes away, most likely, as that's when the Infernal Drake will be up, and R7 kind of have to fight it. Otherwise, it's sole point for Pain Gaming. Pain Gaming, an organization that has been with the CBLOL since its inception. They were in the first ever finals of the CBLOL 10 years ago, lost to Vivo Keeds. And now in a kind of a Roboros situation, they beat Vivo Keed to make it to this Worlds. 10 years since the first, now in what will be the last of the CBLOL, but of course the Americas League evolution coming next year for both North and South America. Who else but Pain Gaming to represent them? An organization and a team that has been around for so long.
Now the game slows down a bit until Drake.
Been around for so long.
But there'll be a big Drake fight, which will determine a lot.
Goes in, Jinkato misses the charm. The chains don't quite connect, but Jinkato has
Ariel should be up for Drake, right?
Much
with
longer
Malignance
cooldown than the Mimic from Kaney.
Kenny should have.
How much gold is Renekton on? Tunneler? Yeah, he's not going to get Sterax for this Drake. That would be absurd.
So, small win for him, showcasing how strong LeBlanc is in the side lane. The job as Ari is mainly just to wave clear and then get out. So a little overextended there from Jinkato. Will give the opportunity for Kaney to push in bot. Seo pushing in mid. And stacking up as 5 now.
I mean, maybe they can, like R7 ideally with their champs with like Nautilus LeBlanc. Maybe they can like force Kalista ult early on the Drake fight on a face check. Maybe they can force Ari ult early. Maybe they can get a Rel flash. Getting one of these spells is really important. Like one hook and force a spell, and then reset the fight. It's ideal for R7. They have such good champs to like attack them without attacking them.
Seconds time, perhaps the deciding moment of this series, the deciding moment for LLA and for CBLOL.
Varus ult can be traded quite easily for Kalista ult or Ari ult. What is Oddish doing? Like, where is he going? What's he doing? He just...
on the flank. Cheetan there as well. The hook goes down, but the Pathmaker in. All out of possibility still.
It's a good fight for Pain, maybe. Depends. Where's Ari?
Onto Wiser. TP coming back in, and Summit.
Oh, Summit's doing work.
Summit ripping through PNG.
There's Kalista ult. But they used a lot there.
Get the investment of ultimates from Pain Gaming. Now they can turn their eyes back towards the Drake.
So many ults wasted on the side of R7, yet they're still able to force Pain Gaming out of the river.
The Renekton is strong, you know. When that guy has Sterax, he's a big boy.
And they will deny Soul Point. A very scary affair, given that Oddie used his ultimate defensively after getting caught by a charm, and then I think it was Seo's ultimate that was also then thrown into Wiser on the Cassandra, who then just brushed it off.
Yeah.
So I was really worried for R7 at the very start of the fight, but ultimately they make it work. Summit doing so much damage on the backline.
You're really feeling that 2k gold advantage. Like, Wiser melted, I think, quicker than Pain Gaming expected him to, and Summit did not. He was hard as alligator skin, you might say.
No second item.
Just ripped through PNG. The Drake.
Is she building Horizon Focus? Oh yeah, she is.
Rainbow 7.
I thought she would go Storm Surge.
LeBlanc is absolutely going to kick a punch. But now the next objective, Baron in a minute 30. We'll see the resets happening from both teams. Event Horizon completed for Kaney here alongside that Luden's companion. Oh, sorry, Horizon Focus, not Event Horizon. Completed for Kaney. He will be, dashing in, dashing out, getting that extra damage from the range on the LeBlanc.
Pick up your Infernal Cinders, chat. Actually, Infernal Cinders are hidden OP.
Ability haste away from the charm. Good reactions there. There's a blind dodge. As much as a dodge can be blind, I guess, because you have to see the ability to be able to dodge it.
Good reaction.
Good reaction. I should have just stuck with the first sentence I said, Betty. Being too verbose here. Intense moments between R7 and Pain Gaming.
I know the way.
Take a second to recognize the stakes that are on the line. The winner of this moves on to the main stage of the World Championship to compete against the best teams in the world. The loser goes home. Both teams playing safe, recognizing that the rest of your year could be decided right now.
I mean, that's LeBlanc as a champ, right? She'll just poke you down.
You don't want to go home just yet.
W,
Both
Q, R, E,
sides
W
have
back.
opportunities to
Or W.
take control of this game.
Or like R dash forwards, Q, W, and R back. Like, she's just going to be really annoying.
Forced to expand any of the summoners. Second item map completed from Kedo. As we see, all summoners will be available very soon. TPs almost up for both mid lanes.
See how defensive Pain have to play, right? And they're all the way forced back. As you say, they've got a bit of vision on Baron, so they're okay. They're comfortable enough knowing, cool, maybe they take away our Krugs. Does that really matter when they group up as four?
Oh, the hooked and hit. Just reactive time.
From the Glacial Prison, Karaoke looking for that Cyclone Sail still available. Up towards the backside.
Curry's in a good spot. There's no
follow
follow-up though, Casante's far. Whereas Renekton, he's going on Wukong. Big kill onto Wukong. Oh, the Casante ult's powerful here. Oh, Renekton is OP! What? What?
Take two. R7 out with only one dead so far.
They can play the dive here, I think. Nautilus might sacrifice him. He hooked the minion. Nautilus might die, like I said. He's gonna live. It's a monster dive by R7. They're gonna get top tier 2 as well.
Under the tier 2 in top.
Huge place.
And they only lose a single member. They're going to secure the
They're in such a good spot now, R7. That's such a big gold injection. Man, Renekton got pulled over, but like I said, Sterak's Renekton. He just dashes onto the Kalista. The Q was big as well. Kalista gets Nautilus ulted. Look at Kalista. Then she can't really hit. Now she's being chased by Renekton. Then she hits LeBlanc once. Now she's running away. Kalista can't really fight. It's so hard. That angle was not the best.
Cheetan can't hit onto anyone, and it was just a scattered affair. While R7 were clumped up, grouped up, could focus down a single target.
Really
at a
well played by
time.
Samantha. Holy moly, that Renekton did so much.
Quite lock anyone down. And with Wiser then delivering Summit onto
Holy
the
fucker.
backline, R7 win a massive fight.
This is these teams' world finals, bro. This is so big for them. Hey, they're getting too excited. They're getting way too excited. They need to relax, man. It's moments like these where you're getting carried away. They just need to wait for Drake to spawn. What are they even doing here? They don't even have a wave. It's tiny.
You can't afford to rest on your laurels, R7. You may have found a winning
They need to calm down a bit. They have really good top push, right? Someone needs to answer this. Ari probably answers it. He probably recalls soon. Like, they have a good spot. They just need to chill out. The solo lanes of R7 are absolutely smurfing this game.
Doesn't have the flash, but has that Magna Storm, and with Sayo not having a flash, there's always that threat. Cheetan still has the cleanse and the
Rage bait Varus, Rage bait Kalista.
Now complete.
No flash on Kalista.
You can see the
No
win
flash on
probability
Varus.
powered by AWS starting to swing into
Yeah,
R7's
just poke him
favor.
down. Just poke him down. Oh, Kalista, no flash.
You got no flash. You got no flash as Oddie looks for the chase. There's the slow perma boss for the stun. Summit dashing across the wall. A good Magnet Storm from Kuri will buy.
Varus is far. Summit, no flash. Nice TP by Jinquedo. Nautilus ult stalling. That's a big kill onto Sejuani. Keeney's dead as well. They can just go Baron here if they want. Dragon is the easy call, but it's a difficult one. Do you just ignore the Dragon and go Nash?
Was it overconfidence? Was it over eagerness? Regardless of what it was.
Oh my god, R7 is throwing this.
Fight for R7, losing their mid and jungler.
They're throwing this.
Baron as an opportunity, and Pain, they catch the throw given by R7, and they're gonna swing the game just like that.
That's a frustrating way to throw, man. They're just getting way too excited. They're like C champion, kill champion, like they're 10k ahead. They got too excited.
Pain gaming down, but not out. With no Pain, there is no gain, and Pain have been through the ringer this one. but now they are within 1,000 gold of their Latin American opponents.
R7 just needed to slow
They're gonna lose
down,
top tier
but
1, 100%. They're gonna lose
accelerator
mid tier
and
1
they
as well.
paid the price.
The
Another
question is,
tower
does
will go
R7
down.
fight them for tier 2s? I think they're in a good spot to do that.
Now the team on the back foot, the gold will be equalized, but look at the 80
I think if they open mid tier 1 dice, I just don't know
it.
it. Maybe they play the defense on tier 2. But look at where Varus and Nautilus are.
They think they've caught Cheetan out of position, but the rest of Pain Gaming are quicker to collapse. The TP flank is so crucial as well.
How does Keeney die?
They just can't quite lock down this Kalista because they don't have the Sejuani ultimate. Summit's forced to retreat. Jinkato on the flank, and then watch.
Oh, Rel remounted and flipped him on the W as he went over the wall.
I actually think Curry remounts as Kaney comes across the wall and stuns him as soon as he lands.
Ow.
That's actually crazy. Maybe predicted, maybe just fortunate in terms of timing on that fight. Kaney now looking to see if there's anyone to catch out towards this top side. Baron buff remains on PNG for the next 2 minutes. But they don't really have the siege that they want. Kalista not the longest range. Ari has a little bit, but R7 able to clear out the waves. They're trying to work their way down towards bottom side.
I think they should just have Ari sit bot with the Baron buff, keep the rest pushing in mid, and play between these 2 lanes. Ari has more than enough wave clear to just be a nuisance. They've been able to make the rotation.
They got bots here too. They didn't even go mid.
They're going to unlock another tower.
I think R7 willing to give that one up. You can see Sayo.
Yo, mid tier 1 being up at this point is really useful though. R7 having that tower is big. It's not like Pain Gaming have big side lane pressure, right?
It was 4k in advantage for R7 now. Basically even between these 2 teams. Almost 3k off the Red Bull Baron.
They have 1 minute of Nash though. Oh, Terminus Kalista. That Kalista is really strong.
Gaming, they really want to secure that, giving them way more access into the enemy jungle. But you're right, this basically gets to neutralize the game. We now find ourselves in an interesting situation. Cheetan once again finds himself in the driver's seat. A massive threat on the Kalista. 3 items completed. If he's able to dance well.
40 seconds on the Baron buff. They're not going mid. They don't want to go mid.
Potential backlane threat. He should be able to make fun of this Renekton. Depending on how circumstances lie, but then LeBlanc, Kaney. We've seen him find these
Ari has Void.
Before, and on the LeBlanc with 3 items, so
It's
much
their
damage
last
at his disposal.
proper wave of Baron, I think.
He could be the
Okay,
difference maker.
so now the game stops for a bit.
Regardless, it's going to come down to another tense fight. Individual performance is going to be crucial.
Summit bought Spectre Scout Ferrari is building GA or Death Stance now.
What better way as both regions fight for a spot in the main stage?
Oddie's going to be charmed. Should be okay with this.
The Baron will be off by the time he gets the tower.
But Frozen Hard and Zeke's convergence enough to keep him pretty tanky in this situation. Pain pushing through mid. They have 4.
Ari could ult here.
Matched by Rainbow Sevens for Glacial Prison.
Forced by Sejuani ult.
For a Spirit Rush away, and still that mid tower stands. Kaney had stepped into Fog of War, and with the waves pushing in top lane, Pain Gaming could never have been sure they weren't being flanked by the LeBlanc.
Waves will be caught. Both teams take a breather, sigh of relief, spend what gold they've been able to grab. Seeing a large rod now secured by Kaney. Likely working towards either a Zonius or a Death Cap, we'll see. 3rd item now finished, really 3 items being completed across the board for everyone. The gold really doesn't matter, we're getting to that, closer to that point, getting the biggest difference.
I think Kalista should go GA now.
As far as just doesn't quite do the same damage that this Kalista does, with a 2-level difference as well.
Just going
It's
more.
going to be difficult, especially with this Cassante level 16.
Maybe Witsend or something.
We know how difficult this champion is to kill.
Everyone's got their summoners up as well, Betty. A minute before the next Inferno would be soul point for either of the teams, but not soul, importantly, if either one wants to give it up for pressure on a side lane. We've seen enough Nexus for Baron exchanges and Nexus for Drake. Always a possibility if one team out macros the other. Pain Gaming trying to regain control of their blue side quadrant here. R7 have a little bit of control for their own. Cheetan, Flash Cleanse available, but currently his team now moves across to join him. There was a brief moment there
in 30.
where he was left without defenses.
Renekton has really good top push. Keeney should be fine here.
Able to dash across this wall, mimic that distortion, and then jump back. TP to the mid lane by Summit. They want to fight this Drake, Betty.
Looks like it. I was going to say that they don't have to. They could just concede it, look to try and siege mid instead.
What? I think this is the last fight.
3rd dragon of the game. TP comes through from Wiser.
He was trying to work his way down from topside to save the
Where's
TP.
LeBlanc?
but
Is
he
she on the
just
side there,
TPs in.
Tri-Bush?
Seeing Summit walking across
Talked about
that
the
forward on the entry.
LeBlanc once again. Trying
What
to
the
find
fuck? That chain
angle,
was
but
longer than my career.
Can't get doing a good job spotting that out.
Yeah, Kalista slides. Oh, Jinquedo smurfing on the
Down
LeBlanc.
onto Kaney on the bottom side. You can see he's trying to burst Jinquedo out as well. Summit and Wiser
Hook hits
towards
the clone.
top.
It's
The clone
bad.
coming out from the
Summit
Wukong,
just
stopped
sent
on
it. What's he
use, but
doing?
only defensively. Another charm's gonna land though. Sterak's enough. The
He's so
Madness
tanky,
Sword
though.
won't do too much.
What?
He's on
This
the back
Reddington is
line.
unkillable.
Wiser, I
He
think he's
survived
alive.
that,
Rainbow
Summit!
Seven.
He
Karaoke,
survived
Jinquedo
that!
and Titan have one health bar between them. G-Tan trying to escape. He's locked up by Adi and the stun.
Summit just completely 1v5'd them.
But it won't
What?
be enough. The wave's not in a state for our 7.
They get Drake and Baron.
What?
Control away from Pain Gaming.
It's an ace for R7. The start
You
of
see
the
that
fight
Reddington?
looks promising,
They're
but
engaged.
the crowd
LeBlanc
controls
is low
didn't
because of this
connect at the
combo.
same time.
Nautilus
Good
hooks
damage from
Wukong clone.
Jinquedo onto Kaney.
Two players are kind of useless now. Look at Reddington engage. He just flashes on them. That's the engage. Flash W Kalista.
The ultimate comes
That was their-
out as
their
well.
team fight
But look
starter.
Now both carries are forced to disengage. Carryock the same.
What?
The scattered team fight from Pain
He was so
Gaming means that
unkillable.
R7 can collect themselves. Their target focus was
I mean,
good.
as he flashed W, I think
They're
Nautilus,
able
did he
to
flash ult
find
to Kalista as well?
another ace. Dragon secured.
He's gonna knock him off his
Find
chair.
themselves once again. The precipice.
Bro, if they win this game, R7, that manager might flip the coach off his chair.
That's a lot calmer in that situation.
They didn't get Baron though. They didn't get Baron.
I'd be screaming bloody murder.
They didn't get Baron.
It's R7, as you say, one step away, one fight away, 3,000 gold in the lead. Curry getting hooked, Kaney jumping across the wall, can't land the chains, but R7 very much on the front foot
What is
now. and
Nautilus
perhaps a
doing?
little
He's
too
doing the
much
same that they did
action
after they
coming
won the
out as
fight
well.
before.
He just
Leon's
runs into them.
baited.
What is that guy doing?
Into darkness.
Oh my
And
god,
he's
not
been
again!
almost forced to
Nice
chase and
arrow,
does
but
to the missing
Keeney's
arrow,
dead.
but
They
Kaney-
did the same thing again!
As soon as you
They
say
did the
anything
same
good
thing
about
again!
R7,
They won a
walk
fight!
into their
They
own
ran from
demise.
base in like their
Uncrowned
thing
with the
giggled up,
charm.
and then they threw it and gave
Now
Baron!
it's Pain
Are you
Gaming in
serious?
control.
Another colossal
Are you
mistake from
serious?
R7. They overstep. They're over eager. They needed to just calm down, but they just couldn't help themselves. And they walk into the meat grinder.
The same
that is
mistake
Pain Gaming.
again.
They find themselves 3 kills. They're gonna get
They're in so
another
much control.
Baron.
This Reddington is
And
Thanos.
Riddick, we're back into the fold once more.
Are we sure that wasn't a replay? I'm pretty sure that happened 6 minutes ago, Betty. Obviously, Infernal sold up in 3 minutes time for R7, but they're going to lose so much before that. Still 14 seconds on Kaney. 14-10 now on Odi. A tier 1 in the mid lane has fallen. We talked about how hard it was for Pain to break these, but they just took 2 in short succession. They'll back
Holy
away afterwards with the respawns coming out from Kaney and from Odi, but they still have the Baron on their backs for 2.5 minutes.
Executed.
Let's look back. So
Leon's
again, look at
men.
the mini
Where are
map
we
and
going? The
positioning
hook is fine.
of Sia,
But where's he going?
Odi.
Where's he going? You can
He wants
stop
to just
now!
go in.
You can stop
He's just
now!
walking like
What's
a
he
German
doing?
boss. Him, it
Did his
doesn't,
mouse
buddy.
break?
I know
Where's
he
he
feels
going?
strong right now
Where's he
as well.
going?
Kaney getting
Just push
locked
mid,
up
man.
by
That's all you have to do.
Corey's ultimate. And then the charm connects from Jinquedo. A crucial pick. And then
They did the same thing again.
afterwards to only then get locked down himself. Just a massive overstep. I mean, now the Baron buff sits in the hands of R7.
No one's
2 minutes of Baron. 2 minutes.
This is mid in hit.
They've got.
I think
mean, it's
LeBlanc
gone.
has Rabadons in
They're
base.
trying to get back in time. It looks like they were trying to push out the side lanes, but
She must have Rabadons in base. Look at her
Mid-hit
items.
tower gone. There's a possible TP from Kaney, but he doesn't really have any wards to go to apart from on the top side. PNG now walking down towards the bottom. Curry pops the blast cone and gets himself out. Kaney now joining up with his teammates. Importantly,
LeBlanc will one combo Kalista maybe.
She
She has more though.
Still left on that Baron. You think it's going to fall
She'll
quite
definitely one
sharpish.
combo.
Summit trying to deal with Wiser.
Ari.
Karaoke just shadowing between the lanes.
Maybe she
Leon's
won't,
there
I'm not
on the
sure.
front line. Keeney jumping
She has a
in
lot of
just to
damage.
get the cannon minion.
Ari
Jinquedo
ulted.
goes in, hit with the Glacial Prison, but is able to get out in time.
Barris ult's not bad.
Overstepped in this position, but before we saw as well.
Reddington's fighting
Pain Gaming
Cassante.
were able to disengage in time. Kaney looks for another
Charm
chain,
doesn't
can't
hit.
land it. TP now in. A
Hook on the clone.
lands only onto the
Cassante
clone.
tried to TP the bot tower in front of Reddington. Reddington just W'd him. Oh, Sonya's from Varus was clean. His flash isn't up yet. What is Pain Gaming doing?
Where's Pain Gaming? No, he missed the ult. LeBlanc missed. Oh, she got him. Oh, Summit. Oh, Summit. Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Can he do it again? The charm missed as well. They threw again. They threw again as well. What is happening? They can end top. They can end top. They can end top. They can end top.
Enough double TP into the top lane. Weiser is still
Can they end top?
But R7,
They can't end top. They can't end top.
Weiser can just go for the wave. Who cares about your life if you can stop this from pushing it? He'll stop them. The chains land, but he's tanky enough with the cane at Ruka.
Did they get mid tier 2? Soul, anything? Oh my god, man. LeBlanc missed her ult distortion to kill Kalista. Cassante TP'd in front of Renekton and got cancelled, so they insta went in bot. This Varus Sonias was perfect when LeBlanc was isolated. Oh my god, man. It's degeneracy.
The representatives for your region, the LLA, have never had this opportunity. Well, they've had the opportunity. They've never made it to the Swiss stage. For CB LOL,
LeBlanc, Varus bought Sonias. To be honest, probably a good purchase at this point. He has no sums. Renekton has flash. Red alert.
Cheetan still has his flash, has their face call. No flash for Sale, no flash for Kate.
What the hell?
Has a Rabadons. Will absolutely melt through you, but doesn't have that summoner at his disposal. R7 trying to get
Renekton's fighting Cassante on the right.
Summit is fighting against Weiser. Kaney
LeBlanc
jumping in, looking for the damage. Leon's here as well.
Summit. I've seen this before. He got onto Kalista. Does he have Q? He's gonna die. Summit's gonna die. Oh, they couldn't get Kalista.
Caught up with that extra Kashir.
They couldn't get Kalista.
Survive, and R7 have lost one. Pain Gaming healthy enough to
They're gonna lose Drake, but it's not Soul.
The Drake, I think R7 will give up the ghost on it. It's not Soul for Pain. But it's more action, it's more fighting between these two juggernauts.
I mean, we've reached the point where Renekton now just has a much harder time playing the game.
Yeah.
He needs GA or some shit.
So far, Summit has been consistently getting on top of Cheetan and
He needs, I don't know what he needs actually. He's going Trojan, I guess,
now
but
with all these extra resistances coming through for him, it's harder to just straight up dive him and one-shot him. This time around, Cheetan is able to navigate his way through the
it's
fight.
dead
He
even.
takes out Summit.
It's dead even.
And now we're all tied up in Drakes.
And tied up in gold. 36 minutes in, 6 Drakes taken, 66.6 thousand gold for PNG, and R7 about to crest that mark as well. Cheetan burnt his flash in that last engage, does still have...
Infernal Drake selectors are eating good actually, that's fucking...
That's a Zonias for the Varus!
Yeah, he used it in the bot lane play with the Seekers. He managed to survive the engage from the Fates call. He kept him alive.
My goodness, I'm now getting lost. There's so much happening. I need to lock in, focus up as we get closer to the game-deciding fight. Baron spawning 45 seconds. The gold really doesn't mean much at this point as itemization is largely completed across the board. I see a pot sitting in Oddie's inventory, waiting for the next fight to begin.
Yeah, looks to
Nash and Dirty.
His beverage of choice. So he'll chug that before the fight begins, as you say. Look at Oddie though, on a good flank here. Pain Gaming back away. In an inopportune moment, Oddie can find them. Hasn't been seen yet. He's trying to
Oddish, what are we thinking, Oddish?
Trying to spot him out.
Not spotted. Kalista has cleansed though.
Here behind the team, though.
Oh, Summit gets big chunk.
Nice damage on the Summit.
Oh, Kaney!
Chunks out Cheetan.
Oh, I forgot that flash there would have been mega. Ari could ult here. Look at Ari. Hook missed. Ari has a good ult angle.
Look at that charm. It lands onto Oddie.
Oh, Oddish has no... Does he have aftershock?
He's locked up in the middle of the team. Curry pulled back.
Summit just sent it! It's just an Aram death fight! I can't see who's hitting what, but Pain's winning! Oh, he missed it. CO no flash. CO spacing. It's Ruler on Varus. It's Ruler on Varus.
But he can do nothing.
Ay, caralho! Kaney! That rails one.
Can he defend? I think the answer's no.
Is it over?
They don't have a wave to play with.
Oh, T-Gun's dead! That's the only way they could have ended.
Right
Can they end now? I don't know. Rail's too low.
But now with Cheetan gone, I don't know if they can end the game.
20 seconds.
They shadow the wave in, ready. Kaney.
I think they're going to try and end.
Kaney can kill Rel. Maybe.
He's been the cornerstone of R7 and now
maybe.
He has to do it once again.
Maybe Kaney can kill Rel. But he has to be careful. One charm is dead. One charm is dead. Double inhib.
It's for sure the smarter one.
Charm down.
Dodges. The charm doesn't hit the chains. The double inhibs go over to Pain. Now
What the hell?
Oh my goodness. So Kaney keeps R7 just barely alive.
Varus just sold the Vamp Scepter. He rebought it. He undid it. Summit's TPing top.
R7 just got poked
Baron's
out.
up.
Summit got cut in half. Kaney got cut in half. And Seo, he just couldn't fight. He couldn't really hit anyone in the fight. So there was such a massive damage difference. R7 have been finding so
They have double
many
TP.
good team fights in this game. But Pain Gaming, it feels like, as we've gotten later, have found...
I think Varus is close to an item. I wonder if Varus is screaming for it.
It's only getting harder. Summit's not having the same impact that he was earlier in the game with a Bloodthirster now finished for Chitan. He is completely
He must be close to an item.
full
And R7 have to manage their waves. There's double TP available for Pain if they.
But they're gonna
push out.
force
If they ever
Baron
get
here.
Caught in a fight, all Pain have to do is delay. So far,
Summit has flash up soon.
Take a mile on multiple occasions, and Pain had only given them an inch. Now they give them nothing.
This might sound really stupid, but does R7 just give Nash and just play for positioning on Drake and get Varus' last item?
That's about it here for R7. Tournament lives on the line.
Oddish.
Oddie stepping forward, Charm going wide, Banshee's available for Jinkedo, Shadowing Strike going wide.
Summit's
as
just
well, but
running
Summit
forwards.
Invests the Ruthless Predator onto a wall,
I think
plays out that control.
Infernal
R7
Soul is
spike,
huge.
try to group up here,
Are they gonna
push
start
out
it?
once again, Summit.
Really nice.
Chunked out to half again, they can't get the control.
This positioning from R7 looks terrible.
He needs the base now. He has the base.
Yeah, he does. No
And he does
TP
the
on
Drake
him.
in 30.
He has the Sterak's, he can cull the Meek on this wave, try and get the ferocity stacks up.
I think Varus has last item in
He's
base,
still
right?
half
Surely.
HP.
He wants
Maybe over to
Raptors.
the Razor Beaks
No.
to use that Fury.
Okay, maybe no item.
He needs to base sooner rather than later. It's going to be too late. I guess he's just doing his best to heal up, and he's just going to play with this HP.
Oh, this Renekton is low, man. This Renekton could get chunked out by Ariel.
The water, Pain Gaming starts to collapse.
They're looking for Renekton.
Summit still about half HP.
I mean, this is such a hard approach from
I think Pain is in a much better position here. Way better. They're going to go through bot. They're dropping mid-wave. They're dropping mid-wave. That's a scary thing to do. I mean, this Infernal Soul's gone.
It's so hard to outsmite that. Kaney looking for it. Look how many spears are in there. Infernal Soul secured.
LeBlanc didn't get Kalista. But Kalista and Rel split off the fight. They're not hitting Summit. They're not hitting. They chase LeBlanc. They chase LeBlanc. With Kalista flash, they chase LeBlanc.
Super minions pushing in towards
They have a number advantage.
It looks like R7 won't get more out of the battle. Kaney
They gotta
backing
get
away.
Baron. R7 gotta get Nash.
Bottom side.
Titan's gonna go for the
See if
base.
anyone gets the back off in time.
He has
Can't get there
RETP.
before Kaney does. The Nexus tower stands. Oddie chasing out Curry.
He's
Leon's
thinking
here
about
with
it.
the blast cone will be able to find the flank, and Curry won't have a way out of this. Summit's going to block his
They have a
path.
free kill on Rel. Rel's dead.
Wasn't started actually by PNG for a second.
So
Just
Pain
dash out. Curry's going to fall.
Gets Soul.
And now R7 can look for the
R7
Baron.
will
Cheetan
get
was
Baron.
looking, perhaps, if they
I
go
mean,
for the Baron,
Carriok
we can
could
go
try
for
and
the
steal it, you know?
Still has that
I don't think they have any
TP.
wards, though.
A steal
It's really
for
hard to steal
Carioca.
that.
A possibility
They have
of
no
crash
vision.
on him up in
They have a
couple of
Kalista Blue
seconds'
Orb, though.
time.
If Kalista can get in range.
They're not going to go for it. The Baron, the first one of the game for R7, secured. It's taken 3, but they got one.
Kalista flashed in that fight.
Goodness.
Kalista flashed. This is the last time! Brazil and LA will go against each other internationally. Their regions are going. They're merging. All the bragging rights. One game.
42 minutes. 42
He got his last
kills.
item, Varus. He got VP.
The goal is dead even, but it doesn't matter. Items being
Who's the better
completed,
region?
it's
Go
all
on, say
about
it.
The execution. The Elder. Now.
Who's
the next
favorite
big
there?
objective.
Soul versus Baron? I mean, Soul wins in the long run,
The
but
Soul is going to help, obviously, but we've seen that these fights
it's not the
play out in
worst
so
for
many different
R7, you know?
ways.
There was definitely a
The
world there if
reason why
Kalista
it
didn't
fell
chase
apart
LeBlanc,
for
they could have
Pain
just
Gaming
lost the
in
game.
last fight is 'cause PNG, Chitan and Curry hard committed onto Kaney. I'm losing my words.
It's fine.
And that
Wait,
meant
Chad,
that
what was our
the-
pick? I mean, it was
a lot of the
45 minutes,
damage
right?
Disappeared. You need him in the fight, especially this late in the game. AD carries are so important, and that meant that
Come
when
on.
it came to a front-to-back
The
fight,
pick'em's 2 minutes.
Sale was just able to get the better. They took down Wise.
The banger game of the
and they were able
tournament.
to convert it into a Baron.
A couple of flank wards here left off for Pain Game. You can see 3 of them. One in that Tribush. If R7 overextend without clearing out. Tribush one is gone, but there's a couple just behind. If R7
The classic bush. That's a classic.
here,
Okay,
Weiser
check
can
it.
TP flank. Jinkedo can do the
Summit
same.
has mid pressure. They want that bot here
Earlier
too.
This game, someone's going to push out mid.
Can they get it though? LeBlanc can W forward and hit it. Boom.
Hopes of a region on the backs of these players.
It's 6 items everyone basically, apart from jungle and support use of
The
roles.
CB lol here at Worlds.
Ari can get a
One last
Banshee.
dance, you might say,
Oh,
as
yeah,
Cruz
yeah,
jumped
yeah.
down
He
for
used
damage
Locket
from
there.
Kenny. would be even more. As those chains had connected, Kuri's going to have to back away. Cannon Minion pushing in.
Their inhibs are back up. That's huge.
By PNG.
Elder in 3.
R7 trying to sync their waves up, but can't quite do it.
Look at that ping.
Just that Cannon Minion.
They're question mark ping the pink ward. They're asking, should we TP on it? What if we RE TP behind the Varus? Is it good? They're probably talking about it. There's another one there. They could try for it on the siege if they walk up here. Let's watch Ari. Is she going to back off?
They do have a single
If Ari backs away here, they could call the TP play. It's going to be Cassante on it. They flashed on Varus and got Varus flash early. They communicated this well. Varus has Zhonya's though. Can they save Varus? Can they save Varus? He's got everyone on him. It was a super play. LeBlanc's down as well. Summit's got one. They have no waves though. It's a good fight for Pain, but they can't end. They can't end. Look at Nautilus. I think Nautilus is getting mid-wave. No, he's not. Get the wave. You're get the wave. Waves can be pushed in. They're going to go bottom. Can they end? 40 seconds.
An incredible TP flank. They have cemented the win.
30 seconds.
CB LOL are looking to return.
Nautilus can sacrifice himself. He has Baron buff as well. Oh, it's going to expire though.
Inhibitors are still there, but maybe they're too far away.
Are they too far away? I can't tell actually. I'm not sure. 20.
Buy enough time for his team.
They have 3 grubs.
17 seconds on Kaney.
It's over, I think.
15 on Seo.
I think it's over. Nautilus has to go in now. He has to ult someone. It's over. It's over. Brazil! They did it! They actually did it! No shot did they do that! Oh my god. Wait, what timer was it? That's a massive win for Brazil. Holy fuck. Man. LLA had that. LLA had that like 3 times. They had that. They had that 3 times that game.
Able to find the final team fight. Heartbreak for
3
LLA,
times they had that.
but celebrations for CB LOL.
Oh man, if I'm R7, I'm gonna be so fucking depressed losing that game.
8 years ago, INTZ were the last Brazilian
That is so depressing.
in the main stage at World. Now Pain joined them after having been in the league for 10 years after losing in the first.
Well, it's 100 teams versus PSG now, chat.
They're decade-long rivals in this.
Congrats to Brazil.
To take down the LLA. Of course, commiserations to R7. They were so close. So many times in this game, it looked like it was done. It looked like they'd secured the win. But they fall at that final hurdle. And Pain will take the prize at the finish line. A position in Swish for R7. Dejection, but still hope as a region. Still some pride to be taken in how well they fought here at this Worlds.
I mean, I understand how frustrating it must feel to not only take down the North American representatives, but then to go so close